Hello everyone, welcome back to Nomo Studio. So in this video ay magsasagot po tayo ng 5-item practice questions na ito for your upcoming career service examination pen and paper test. So without any further ado, let's get started. So now let's start with question number 1. What is the result of 75 divided by 5 plus 4 times 3? So this is a basic arithmetic problem, order of operation. So all we have to do is to solve this using a PEMDAS rule. As we all know that P stands for parentheses, E for exponents, M for multiplication, D for division, A for addition, and lastly, S for subtraction. Now, tingnan po natin yung ating problem. Meron po ba tayong nakikitang parentheses? Wala. So, di na natin yan kailangan. Exponent, wala. Multiplication, meron. Division, meron. Addition, meron din. Subtraction, wala. So, ito lang yung kailangan natin, si M, D, at saka si A. So, we have to solve from left to right. Okay? Left to right. Now, multiplication. So, unahin natin si multiplication. So, meron tayong nakikitang multiplication dito. So, that means 75 divided by 5 plus 4 times 3 and that is equal to 12. Okay? So, now, okay na yan si multiplication, na-solve na natin. Division and addition na lang. So we have to solve first division. Okay, so division, 75 divided by 5 and that is simply equal to 15 plus 12. So 15 plus 12 and that is simply equal to 27. So the correct answer is simply letter B. So now let's proceed with our next problem. Simplify 7 over 10 plus 3 over 5. So this is a fractions and decimals problem. And to solve this, let us first recall that when we add similar fractions, ibig sabihin same ng denominators, simply copy the denominator and add their numerators. Let's say for example, A over B plus C over B. So, same sila ng denominator, i-copy lang, then add their numerators A plus C. Pero sa nakikita natin dito sa ating problem, they have different denominators. It means this is a dissimilar fractions. So, ang gagawin lang po natin is to make them is similar fractions. So, 7 over 10 plus 3 over 5. So, tingnan po natin yung ating second fraction. 5 po ang kanyang denominator. Ano ang gagawin natin sa kanya para same na sila ng denominator ng ating first fraction? Yes, we have to multiply this by 2. Siyempre, kung nag-multiply ka ng 2 sa denominator, mag-multiply ka din ng 2 sa numerator. So, 3 times 2, that is simply equal to 6. 5 times 2, that is equal to 10. So, itong 3 over 5, naging 6 over 10 na siya. So, now we can operate this. 7 over 10 plus 6 over 10. So, same na sila ng denominator, copy lang. 7 plus 6, that is simply 13. So, this is our answer. But as what we can see, dito sa ating mga choices, wala pong 13 over 10. Ito po ay mga mixed fractions. Now, we have to convert this to its mixed fraction na form. So, 13 over 10, ang gagawin lang po natin dyan, is to move the decimal point from right to left ng isang movement. Because any number divided by 10, just simply move the decimal point from right to left ng isang movement. So 13 over 10, that is simply 1.3. Now, 1.3, that is simply 1 and 3 over 10. Kasi nga, itong si 0.3 ay nasa tenths na place value. So let's say for example, 1.003. So yan po ay 1 and 3 over 1,000. Kasi itong si 3 nasa thousands na place value. So itong 1.03, yan po ay 1 and 3 over 100. Kasi si 3 nasa hundreds na place value. Pero itong si 1.3, yung 0.3, nasa tenths na place value. Kaya naging 1 and 3 over 10. So 1 and 3 over 10, that is simply letter C. Next, we have number 3. What is 0.375 expressed as a fraction in simplest form? Is it 3 over 8, 1 over 3, 5 over 16, or 7 over 20? Feel free to pause the video. Again, this is a fractions and decimals problem. Sabi dito, we have to express this as a fraction and in simplest form. Now, we have to recall first the place value. So again, we have 0.375. Now, tingnan po natin. Itong si 3, nasa tenths na place value po yan. Si 7 ay nasa hundredths na place value. At si 5 ay nasa thousands na place value. So now, tingnan po natin yung last digit, which is 5. So nasa thousands na po siya. So ibig sabihin, that is simply 375 over 1,000. So ito po yung katumbas na fractional ng decimal form na ito. So again, tingnan lang po yung last digit, nasa thousands na po. So that means, copy all this number divided by 1,000. So let's say for example, 0.37 lang, walang 5. So that is 37 over 100. Kasi yung last digit, yung 7, nasa hundreds lang na place value. So let's say for example again, 0.3 lang. So that is 3 over 10. Kasi yung 3 nasa tens na place value lang. Okay? So now, balik na po tayo dito sa ating problem. So again, itong si 0.375, ang kanyang fractional form is 375 over 1,000. Ang gagawin lang po natin dito is to simplify this, no? To simplify this kasi nga yun yung utos in simplest form. So ang gagawin po natin dito is we have to think of a number na kapag i-divide po natin yung numerator and denominator is masimplify po sila. That means we have to divide both numerator and denominator by their GCF or greatest common factor. As we all know that the numerator 375 and the denominator 1,000 are both divisible by 125. Okay? So, that means 375 divide 125, 1,000 divided by 125. So, 375 divided by 125, that is simply equal to 3. 1,000 divided by 125, and that is simply equal to 8. So, the final answer is simply 3 over 8, which is letter A. Next, we have question number 4. If 20% of a number is 80, what is the number? Is it 200, 300, 400, or 500? Feel free to pause the video if you'd like to answer. So this is a percentage problem. And as we previously mentioned sa ating mga uploaded videos, kapag nakakita tayo ng salitang of, ang ibig sabihin lang po niyan is multiplication. Kapag is naman, that is equal. So we have 20%. Okay, so 20% of. So multiplied by a number. So let's assume that number is simply n. Is, which means equal to 80. So we have 20% times n, which is equal to 80. Now, to solve this, let's simplify first, no? Or let's convert first this 20% into its fractional or decimal form. So, ang decimal form ni 20% is simply 0.2 or 0.20. At ang fractional form naman ni 20% is 20 over 100. Kasi nga, 20%, that means 20 percentum or 20 per 100 or 20 over 100. Now, pili lang po tayo saan tayo mas comfortable na isolve, itong decimal form or fractional form. So most of us mas comfortable at mas nadadalian na mag-solve kapag fractional form kumpara sa decimal form. Now, ito po yung gagamitin natin. That is 20 over 100 times n, which is equal to 80. Now, let's first simplify 20 over 100. To simplify this, let us divide both numerator and denominator by their GCF or greatest common factor. So the GCF is simply 20. So 20 divided by 20, that is equal to 1. 100 divided by 20, that is equal to 5. So ito yung simplified form ng 20 over 100. So 20 over 100, that is simply 1 over 5, then times n equal to 80. Now, to simplify further and to find the value of n, simply multiply both sides by 5. Sir, bakit 5? Tingnan po natin yung nasa ilalim ng fraction na ito. 5, di ba? So yan yung ipang-multiply natin sa bawat sides. Kasi ganito po yan. 5 times 1, that is 5. Divided by itself, 1 na lang yan. So 1 times n, that is n na lang. That is equal to 80 times 5, that is 400. So the number that we are looking for is simply 400. And that is letter C. Here we go with question number 5. A shirt originally costs 1,200 Philippine peso, but is on sale for 25% off. What is the discounted price? Feel free to pause the video if you'd like to answer. Again, this is a percentage problem. Sabi dito, a shirt originally costs 1,200 Philippine peso. Now, if this is the original price, it means ito yung 100%. But it's on sale, so naka-discount. So we have to subtract 25% and we left with 75%. At yung natirang 75% na yan, ito na po yung hinahanap natin na discounted price. And it means we need to get the 75% of 1,200. To easily get the 75% of 1,200, gamitin po natin yung tricks and technique natin. So hatiin po natin yan sa dalawa. We have 50% and 25%. And we have a total of 75%. So we need to get first the 50% of 1,200. When we say 50%, ibig sabihin po niyan kalahati lang. So kalahati ni 1,200 is simply 600. Now, alam natin na ang 50% lang pala ni 1,200 is simply 600. So ang kalahati ni 50%, di ba 25%? So it means that 25% of 1,200 is simply 300. Okay, tingnan po natin ulit ha. Di ba 50%, kalahati niya 25%. Kalahati ni 50, di ba 25. So it means ang kalahati ni 600, 300. And if we get the sum, a total of 900. It means the 75% of 1,200 is simply 900. So the correct answer is simply letter B.